Good evening out there, beavers. It is I, your responsible beaver, here to have a good night of streaming, hanging out and playing some games. Hope you are beavering well tonight, because we are going to beaver. Cue the desktop audio. Good evening out there, guys. Hey, I'm a Jiki with that first energy, big top energy. Always lurking right at the start. And K-Dog, welcome to you as well. I hope your cold sleeve is not from something silly.
Someone is following me.
And right off the top, welcome, and thank you for the follow, Midnight Wolf. Hop aboard the time and get comfy. It's gonna be a good time. I am well. Just chilling, hanging out, doing my thing, relaxing. A PC heavy? A PC heavy. Is that autocorrect doing something? No, wait, you said you usually do desktop. I hope your heavy PC plays game good. Alright. Well, that was a start. Cool. Beaver. How do you do, fellow beavers? Stream? Game, are you going to show up on stream? There we go. Beavers are on stream. You have antidepressant medication. Exciting. It's always good to get the help you need when you need it. Hope that works out well for you, buddy. May it help balance and regulate your moods. I trim my nails too aggressively, and now it is difficult to get into my soda pop. I am living a life of pure suffering. Except that's not true. Things are pretty good. Alright. You have a cat tree. A cat tree sounds like a delightful thing to have. Are there cats in your cat tree? Is it like a Christmas tree? And you put it up during the cat season? No cat to go with it. Is Chonk okay? Or can Chonk not climb? Chonk is too large to climb? Chonk won't fit. Well. Cats have a size in relation to how much love you give them. So, I believe you'll take good care of the Chonk. All right, let's go to full speed here. Okay, those are the buttons. That's how I want to do. All right, everyone, back to work. We're tree farming. Cool. Alright. You have a dog bush. A dog bush.
Everyone's just now doing sillies. I think everyone's just being silly.
Oh. PC heavy. Oh! Nintendo Switch Lite. PC heavy. Cat tree. Dog bush. Lizard bamboo. Jesus Christ, you guys. Well, I have a Beaver City, and I think that trumps all that business. Holy shit. Is that how they sharpen their teeth?
Oh, that's horrifying.
Woo! Insect grass, lizard bamboo. Okay, alright. Hey, speaking of weird combinations, I have somewhere buried in my Steam library a detective noir story, except all the characters are bugs. So, you know, that exists. And the bell is doing well. Oh, I can't believe I forgot to say. And I am joined today on the couch by the loveliest, the sweetest, southernest belle of them all. Hello, my dear. She's wonderful. In all ways, a person can be wonderful. And if you disagree, you're just wrong. How does it feel to be so wrong? It's only been here for 2 months and he's already forgetting she's there. I'm not forgetting.
I haven't even been 2 months yet, right?
No, I don't think it has been yet. And I am very attentive, thank you very much. I just got lost in that beaver bit I was doing at the beginning, alright? It happens. Will you ever forgive me, my dear? They can't see you nodding.
Oh, yes. I'm...
Okay, alright. Hey, General John. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're having a lovely evening. Taking care of yourself, taking care of business. Alright. We are waiting for... What's this one? Are you connected? Yes, you're connected. There's just no wind. We're waiting for some construction up here. And that needs planks mostly. Yeah, it needs a lot of planks. And we are producing planks at a steady but sad rate. Okay, alright. We're doing a bit tonight, apparently. A chicken flour now. My stand is chicken flour. It gives me the power to transform turkey meat into chicken, but only in the evenings. Or something like that. A viral zucchini beast. Okay, you guys are getting ridiculous. About to head to bed. You had some earlier kerfuffle on a Discord server, but other than that, the day's been great. I'm glad things have been mostly great for you. I hope they continue to be great. And when you go to sleep, you have a good sleep. A viral zucchini beast. That's the most evil thing you can think of? Wow. I don't know if I want to live in that world. Viral zucchini beasts. Alright, yeah, we're just waiting for things to grow right now. Ah! Are you guys... I have so many idle beavers, but I don't have... I think I'm not doing resources correctly. These remove orders, can I set them to, like, even higher priority? I can. I think. You watch more Trigon, you're very close to finishing the show. Wow. That's awesome. Have you gotten to the episode with the sniper with like the 40-foot long sniper rifle barrel? Because that has to be one of the most ridiculous and amazing weapons in anime. He just like slaps this thing down. It's like shook, 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 shook. It's all like a telescoping barrel. Large warehouse, pine resin. Oh yeah, that's right. And then this needs some gears. And the gear workshop is a working. And there's just some random junk here. But you full up. It's all good, y'all. With those clear, we can get the lumberjacking flags. And we'll adjust from there. Maybe I only need 2 on each side. I don't know. We'll see. Don't mean monkey right off the bat. I prefer to with a cudgel. Hey, no cudgeling. Enjoy your monkey tomato plant. Yes, yes, you did. What's weirder is the 70 Derringer pistols. Hey, when you have a whole bunch of pistols that each fire only once, you want to have a lot of them on hand. That made total sense. Pistol away, Meryl. Pistol away. Okay. So the logs from Damascus are being delivered to Naleen's. I'm going to change this. No, not distro limit. I want to add a new route. I want to send them to Saskatchewan. Want to send them logarinos over. And our distro limit, we are just holding 100 logs, right? 50. That is fine. All right. That'll fill up once all these mature, and they will be mature in 15 days. Ugh. Jiminy. Jiminy! Your favorite anime weapon is the gun scythe from Ruby. The concept is absolutely ridiculous, and it's apt. Yes! Monty the man behind the Ruby character designs and plot for the first 3.5 seasons. Brilliant fight choreographer. Fantastic character designer. He did such amazing work. And, yeah, so fantastic. Everything in Ruby is just so slick. I really appreciate Yang's gauntlets.
I'm glad you like Tiny Bell in the corner.
Yeah, Tiny Bell is awesome. But yeah, all the weapons in that show, every single one of them has just flush with style. Except for the rabbit girl. She was unbelievably boring. But yeah, that's I agree with you. Ruby had some great design there for a few seasons. And Amajiki finished at season 1, episode 22. Wow, you're basically done. There's just like 4 episodes left of Trigun there. Because Trigun Stampede, or whatever it's called, is a reboot, remake. It's a new thing. What Rabbit Girl? Velvet, I think, from Team Coco. Your favorite one of the show is Wolfwood's Cross. Wolfwood's Cross is an all-purpose combat system. It's not just a gun. Okay, General. Easy there. Easy. It just holds guns. Yeah, no, it's an actual gun. It's also a rocket launcher. Waiting on gears. Is the gear workshop on? It is not. Let's activate the gear workshop. Do I need the explosives factory on? No. Do I need the paper mill on? No, not right now. Alright, we have beavers working here. That means these trees should all be getting trimmed appropriately. I just like the name Legato Blue Summers. He's a terrible person, but a great name. Yes, Legato Blue Summers is kind of a... It's one of those vaguely threatening, but also kind of cool anime character names. It's good. It's good. I feel like I could... Okay, what's the labor look like here in Saskatchewan? Hello? Oh my goodness. A little too touchy there, game. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Alright, good night, John.
6. Only 6 unemployed, but there's a lot of kids growing up. Alright, rest well, John. Take care of yourself. Yes, catch up on your sleep. Nine out of 10, too much fun. Too much gun. More gun than your body has room for. That's a lot of gun! Accept the gun into your life. More gun, more fun.
As an American, that is not possible.
I mean, there are some increasingly ridiculous weapons in Ruby as the show goes along. But there's nothing wrong with that. These are logs, these are logs, these are logs. We're not short logs here. These are running basically flat out all day. And once we get these batteries hooked up, we should be okay. You're maxed on scrap metal, so there's no more scrap metal we can harvest. Because the smelter down here should be full. Smelters. They're a little light, actually, but we have scrap metal here. And, well, we're almost full on metal blocks. Okay, so we have an abundance of building materials in some locations. What are you waiting on? Gears still? Yeah. Someone show me a picture of a Ruby weapon that's a gun and it'll look like nunchucks. Oh, the gunchucks! Yeah, the gunchucks are an interesting weapon choice. And I will say, in Season 3, Suwon or Sun Woo used them to great effect. But in Season 4, after they switched to the new director of choreography, it just didn't feel the same. But I could say that about basically all the choreography after Season 3 ended. Read or die, they got the staff that could... Okay, the staff that can extend to infinity is actually not just a thing for Read or Die. It is actually a reference to a mythological weapon known as the Nyoi Bow from Journey to the West. The Nyoi Bow features prominently in the first season of Dragon Ball, the OG Dragon Ball, not Z, as both a plot device and a weapon. It was originally the weapon of Son Goku, the protagonist of Journey to the West. And yeah, it could extend. It just got borrowed for a lot of things. It's become sort of a pop cultural icon in a lot of Japanese stuff that touches on that Chinese legend. I'm about to use this Chinese legend like it's never been used before. You wouldn't. Oh, I would. Alright, we're up to almost 200 beavers now, so that's a thing. What are we waiting on down here? Treated planks still. Everything else can't get required materials. Gears. Can't get required materials. Gears. The gravity battery is full. Okay, so we need... You're not connected to anything. That's mildly annoying. So we need some gears down here. Do we have a trade route for gears? Gears from Nalines. No, fam. We need to start trading gears out of here. So let's turn you on. Wow, that is a lot of workers. Let's take it easy. Add new trade route. We want to send these down to... Detroit. We want to send gears. Okay. What's our distro limit on gears look like? We want to get 50 in here. That'll do, that'll do. Too bad Rooster Teeth ended up humping the dog on Ruby. Yes, well, after Monty died. Okay. This delves dangerously close to internet drama territory. But Monty died after Season 2. A tragic thing. He went to the hospital, had an allergic reaction to something, and... that was it. He was done. I'll be honest, I think the world is worse for it. The man had a real talent, and he's gone far too soon. 22 years. But yeah, after he died, Rooster Teeth knew that Ruby was a moneymaker. They could really flog this thing for some cash. So they began to make moves to heavily monetize it. And that was not entirely in line with Monty's vision, because when Monty signed on, they came to him. So he was able to set a lot of the terms. But after his passing, Rooster Teeth held the intellectual property for Ruby. And he had written a role in the coming seasons that was specifically meant for his wife. And they immediately gave that to someone else, someone closer to the company. And then they switched 3D rendering software to one that Monty had specifically said he did not want to use because it didn't do what he wanted. They changed his workflow that he had established in the company because it was cheaper to do it this way. That's why the animation in Season 3 looks worse, and that's why all the fight choreography after Season 2 looks worse. Eventually... The team at Rooster Teeth was having their meetings completely away from Monty's wife. She was still on the payroll, but she was basically just left out of every decision because they decided they didn't care what she thought anymore. And they just sort of cold-shouldered her out of the company. And yeah, they completely gave up on Monty's process. A process they went to him to get because they wanted his expertise in 3D animation and fight choreography. They abandoned that process because it could save them money to do it another way. And then they started flogging Ruby Chibi, which, while fun, is basically just meaningless noise. And they did that instead of doing more seasons of Ruby. Rumor has it that Monty, at the time of his passing, had left a comprehensive file for at least 10 seasons of Ruby, because he had planned it all out. This is a project he'd been working on since he was 12. He said that in interviews. Ruby was his baby. He dreamed this thing up for ages. So he had a lot of plans for it. And they abandoned almost everything in that folder to proceed ahead in what they thought was a better direction for Ruby. And it wasn't, because viewership for Ruby plummeted after these changes. People, except for the hardcore shipping community, which has nothing to do with the story, the choreography, or the animation, everyone outside of the shipping community disliked the direction Ruby was going in. And it showed in the viewership. And since the viewership went down, it was less profitable, so they deprioritized it in favor of their other projects. And it's probably I would say it's one of the big losses for animation today, because Ruby was absolutely something special. And we'll never get to see what it could have been under the direction of the man who dreamed it up, because of a tragic incident in a hospital. So yeah, that's what I know about Ruby, and was confirmed at the time. Have I gone back to check if anything more has happened? No, because they stopped producing the content I cared about. I abandoned them, especially after hearing what they did to Monty's wife. It was a real shame. That whole family deserved much better. All right, how much chat did I miss while I was doing that? The blue guy. Welcome, Commodore. Coming in during a serious conversation. And you remember who the person was behind Ruby? It was Bernie Burns or Jeff Ramsey. Rooster Teeth. Yeah, Rooster Teeth is better at marketing things rather than creating things. And that's fine. Companies can specialize that way. But they need to have a creative talent to produce things for them to market. And they thought they knew better, and they paid for it. And so did the community. You know? Who would have thought being a cheap ass in a story known for animation quality would scare viewers away? Yeah, when you put it like that, yeah, it seems a little obvious. All right, that's intense and a little much. How's your evening going, Commodore? And yeah, Ruby died with him. Ruby absolutely died with him. Sadness. Alright. Same with Red vs. Blue. I never watched Red vs. Blue, but wasn't that like Rooster Teeth's own idea, at least? And if they're going to do the kind of humor I think I understand that show has, that seems to be right up their alley, no? They made an original mech anime called Genlock, which was reasonably well received in the first season, even though a lot of people, including myself, pointed out that it was quite generic. Then they radically altered the show in its second season to the point that even the people who liked the first season hated it. No third season has been announced for 2 years. Oof. Not great planning, it seems. It was all Jeff, Gus, and Bernie's idea. I don't recognize any of those names, but I'll take your word for it. That they are people that work there and had an idea. Seems he stumbled into a drought, and I just sort of didn't do anything because this is the world we live in now. Heads up, folks, guys, team. This will be the last Timberborn stream for a while, because on the 14th, the new DLC for Stellaris drops, and we will be doing Stellaris on Fridays for a while. So be prepared for that. We will loop back to Timberborn eventually, but I am quite okay with setting it aside until then. Yay, Stellaris. Excellent! More yay. Yayification. And as a teaser treat here, I will say I have a notepad somewhere. Uh-oh. Did I accidentally throw it out by writing satisfactory notes all over it? Oh, no! Uh-oh. I might have to track this down. No, there it is. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 notes here for empires based on the Fermi Paradox streams. And I will force spawn those into our Stellaris galaxy. So that'll be a little crossover action. When will I be back for Planet Crafter? Next Wednesday. I'll be doing another Planet Crafter stream, 6 p.m. MST. Just sort of little gravy on top. Yee. Bonus stream. Next week should be exciting. We got Wednesday for Planet Crafter, Friday for Stellaris, and well, Sundays are always fun. What updates have there been? To Planet Crafter, we have the drones drones, which will ferry goods from one shipping container to another, allowing us to alter our automatic crafting systems. There is the fish, which are the next tier of terraforming, and we got the fish started last stream. And what else was there? There's been updates to the gas extractors, which we've already replaced our old gas extractors with the Mark IIs. They've updated how tier 3 miners work, which is why I need drones to ship things around. So there'll be some construction in setting up a drone hub for the auto crafting. The mining base, sadly, will not persist very long. The new mechanics have rendered it obsolete. But yeah, mostly fish and automation. They didn't add any new chunks to the map, so there's that. And yeah, for Stellaris, they've added a whole bunch of new stuff for primitives. The pre-FTL civilizations have new interactions and new mechanics based around their awareness of the galaxy and all sorts of cool things like that. They've added 3 new origins centered around primitives. They finally added cloaking technology to the game, a sci-fi staple that has been missing for all these years. Now we will have cloaking technology. And all of this factors into the espionage system, which got a big update. Stellaris should be pretty good. The war kelp, yes. Okay, alright. The notes I have here. The prun, which were the horse face guys, they were democratic and boring. The war kelp had dogs. They domesticated the baby shark song. The formation, which were the snakes, they had colonies and they were fascist. The Frenners were tentacle monsters. They were really smart.
But the punk snakes.
And they had a colony. The punk snakes are one of the colonies.
Okay.
And then the Odo. They were the monkeys that did drugs. And they were really friendly to aliens. Those are my notes. They're very brief, but I think I can piece it together. The punk rock snakes and the fascist snakes were 2 separate snakes. Actually, that'll probably mean there'll be more empires named. Because if I spawn in the punk snakes with the lost colony origin, I can spawn in the fascist snakes as their homeworld. You downloaded that stream? Nice. Alright. Are we done building things yet? God, the holdup on gears is brutal. Okay. We have two batteries done. So I need to insert this here. This. Oh man, the game is very unresponsive now, and that's starting to bother me. We probably want another gear factory. Because the holdup is pretty brutal. They're adding closeness to DLC or as a vanilla mechanic. I think the cloaking is DLC. Because it factors heavily into the pre-FTL civilization's awareness. The higher their tech level, the more likely it is they'll spot your orbiting station. So you have to slap some cloaking tech on there to keep the Renaissance telescopes from spotting your shit. Aw, nah, I'm sorry, man. They're just paying the bills the best they can, I guess. You want to play the Star Trek mod? Well, the Star Trek mod has always been adaptable to DLCs. So if you have the Machine Intelligence DLC, the Prelor and the Kravik, the two robot races from Star Trek Voyager, will spawn in the Delta Quadrant. But if you don't have the robots DLC, those two races don't spawn in the DLC or in the mod. So it's adaptable to that. Yeah, I mean, you'll have a less of an experience. Look, actually, I might be wrong. The cloaking might be base game. I have not thoroughly checked because I'm going to buy the DLC without question because that's how much I like Stellaris. So, you know. Oh, our treated planks are coming out now. Yes, that is good. I want to change you to treated planks. Treated planks don't go. And it goes on with these, doesn't it? Oh, the city's such a mess. Just, it fits there. Put it there. Put her there. Treated planks. Treated planks. Got it. Because you've made some treated planks. Now we need to ship those treated planks out to you. We need to send 50 treated planks over. Oh, no, that was a big autosave. How much stars does how much is base game? The base game is probably still full price most of the time. But the DLC is kind of expensive. Here's the thing. It's a Paradox game. And I'm not making excuses for Paradox games here. But they tend to get more expensive the longer they exist. Because the DLCs, which is how they fund these things, tend to become integral gameplay mechanics. Alright, Nullines. So like I said, integral gameplay mechanics. And you can't really play without them because what are you gonna do, right? I mean, you could, but you're really not playing the same game as everyone else. So once you decide you care about a Paradox game, you kind of just end up buying the DLC. Which, on one hand, kind of shady tactics, guys. All right, fine, we get it. You think you got us, right? But again, I feel like the games are really worth it. So I pay for them. They hit my on my I'm not hitting the button. What else does that button do? End fin. Anyways. Yeah, alright. Weird. No good selected. Beaver is injured.
Oh, that's a good number.
Crusader Kings 2 is Imperial. Yeah, 253. Actually, hold on. Let me open up Steam. Hey, Steam. You right there, Steam? Store. Actually, I can probably find it faster from my library. Hey, Stellaris. Ooh, an update for Terra Invicta. Interesting. Store page. So Stellaris is currently $50 Canadian. And the DLC is $321 Canadian. But you can knock off $9 of that because that part of that's an ebook. And actually, I haven't gotten the Galaxy Edition upgrade. So, you know. Yeah, it's pretty expensive. There's no game I've seen that's $200.
That sounds even worse than The Sims.
Here's the wild thing. I bought this twice because I have bought this game and every DLC in it for my brother so we can play together.
Think of all of the things you could spend that $600 on.
4,345 hours of enjoyment. How many dollars per hour is that? I'm getting the calculator. So $600 divided by 4,345 hours. That is 14 cents an hour.
That's not a lot.
Yeah, that's cheap entertainment. Because, yeah, some games very expensive. Yeah, I know Mary Brown's Chicken. Yeah, all right. But some games get expensive. But if it's your jam and you play a lot of it, that cost spreads out over all those hours of entertainment. And eventually it feels pretty reasonable. What else can you do for 14 cents an hour? Right?
Watch YouTube.
Yes, you can be advertised to on YouTube. I know.
Listen to music.
Yeah, for $10 a month.
What? No, I have it downloaded on my phone.
I was thinking Spotify. Yes, I know you can do things for free.
Read.
Yeah, you could pay for a book.
You could read Wikipedia.
Yeah, if you want to be fucking boring. If you're gonna do something educational, at least watch an educational video on YouTube. All I'm saying is that I don't think I've been overcharged for Stellaris. Because I have gotten plenty of entertainment out of it. When I bought Crusader Kings 3 and 2 of the DLCs, I definitely overcharged for that because I don't really enjoy Crusader Kings. So, you know, you give and take. You win some, you lose some. What?
The game where you can have a horribly inbred leader.
Yeah, you can either breed superhuman mega kings and rule Europe, or you can just inbreed and murder each other for the whole game. It's alright. You could go fuck yourself. Yeah, I could. Thank you. You could go to Disneyland. I could. You keep your money to under $10 games. And that's fine. It's a choice. I'm not saying you have to buy expensive games. Okay, alright. That's Steam. Steam?
Okay, but I just think for how much you've paid for that, you don't have any right to rag on gacha games.
I put my money in. I got exactly what I asked for my money. You put your money in the gacha and you get fucking shit. They manipulate you using psychological tricks to get you to pay for a chance at things that don't always pay out. It is very different. The most expensive game on Steam, though, Train Simulator, a $29 Canadian, has
What?
698 DLC. Can I even see the total for all of Train Simulator? Yeah, the list of DLC is too long to get a total. It is absolutely ludicrous. It is it's like $5,000 to buy all of it. And the DLC are things like a new train, a train station. So, yeah, whoever's playing Train Simulator really likes trains. Cuddling with Belle costs nothing. Indeed. Your brother spent $500 on mobile microtransactions. And okay. Microtransactions, not involving an element of randomness, that you can continue to enjoy for many hours, fine. If he spent those $500 and he got 3,000 hours of entertainment out of it, that's fine. Because, you know, you're getting your money's worth. And you paid a price for a guaranteed item. Alright, wow. Oh, yeah. Alright. What are my beavers doing? They're doing something. Do we have medicine in this city? I don't see any medicine. We have 15 medicine there. No one has brought any medicine to the medical bed. I guess that's fine. You don't need $2,000 to tell the time. Yeah, I mean, people who buy really expensive watches kind of baffle me. Like, wow, that's a lot of money for a watch. But if you're really passionate about watches and you have the spare money, I guess it's up to you what you want to do with it. I mean, if you're going to wear it a lot, that's a thing. But there a sort of line in my mind where it's like the fashion sense of it, the high fashion, the name brand blah blah blahs. That feels a little like, what are you doing? Oh, I got this bag for $3,000. Yeah, I got this bag for 10. They do the same thing. But again, maybe they just want to show off. Maybe they're just having a good time. If you got money to spend like that, that's fine, I guess. I'm guessing about the First Contact DLC? No, not yet. I'm waiting till it releases. I have a pretty strict no pre-order policy. Why would I give you my money beforehand? It's not like you're going to run out of a digital good. Alright, let's demolish these two. And then we'll demolish these two. Because it looks like they're keeping up. And then we'll just add a new plant area. Maple trees. And our forester should take care of that. Recite the first rule of acquisition. Once you have their money, never give it back. I know. And that's why I don't pre-order. You're not going to run out. You don't get my money interest free for something I know you're going to have. I would pre-order like something I knew might not be there. Things that, you know, limited goods. But digital goods? Nah, if I'm buying your shit on Steam, I'm buying it the day it comes out. The third rule, I believe that one is greed is eternal. Rule 34 of the rules of acquisition. Is that war is good for business? No, I'm wrong on rule 3. Ugh. See, I'm rusty on my Ferengi ethics. Why? Never spend more for an acquisition than you have to. Also true. Or also good advice. Don't overspend. Which is your watchword, yeah. Okay. The gears are slowly trickling in. How are those seasoned wood planks coming? Do we have any in storage yet? Okay, we have a few in storage. The resin, we still have 220 of it. It's going pretty slowly, but it is going. What's that question mark? Oh, that question mark is for this with no good selected. Yeah. What do we have a lot of for food? That's not a lot. Cattail crackers, dandelions, cattail roots, grilled potato. What's stored under here? Carrots. So we have a lot of cattail roots. We could be making more cattail crackers. But I think the grist mill is the choke point, because the cattail flour is what's not happening. Ugh, all this food. We were talking about pre-orders. Pre-orders make sense to get a physical object. Yes, they do. Why buy a game when it's new? Because I want to use it right away. That's the same thing in your opinion? No, it's not the same thing. If I pre-order a game, I get to play it on launch day. If I buy the game on launch day, I get to play the game on launch day. If I wait for it to go on sale, I don't get to play it on launch day. Because I want to play Stellaris pretty soon. Right, well, I don't think I'll have time to play it on launch day, but I will be streaming it like 3 days later, so, yeah. Are we just short wood right now? We got lots of wood. Do we not have people hauling wood around? We have 9 unemployed beavers? No, we have 35 unemployed beavers. There should be lots of beavers hauling things around. Or do we need another hauler's hut? Employs additional builders. You play it now for... Yeah, I'm willing to pay the full price to play it right on launch. I value the game that much that I want to do that. There are other games, like Cyberpunk, which I just waited to buy because it didn't launch in a good enough state to be worth it. The Paradox mod's pretty good. It's almost like WoW, except you keep it. True. Well, almost like WoW? That's a kind of a weird way to put it, but yeah, I guess kinda. I mean, yeah, there's expansions that add new stuff, and then eventually you just, yeah, you can just always come back to it. That's pretty big brain there, Commodore. Yeah, no, you got it. You don't care about playing games at launch anymore. Too many of them are hot messes. Launch is just not worth it. Also true. Most AAA games, I just whatever, basically everything about them, because I don't care what you're doing at launch. That's not valuable to me in any way. Yeah, I mean, yeah, the AAA industry has really robbed me of a lot of trust. I want to see if the game has broken leveling mechanics that they're going to sell me a solution to. I want to see if the game's going to have predatory microtransactions. I want to see if the game's going to be full of bugs. I want to see these things beforehand, right? And, yeah, that's the AAA games. And, yeah, games as a service, of course. If they're going to, like, give me that shady business, yeah, I agree. It's not great. But yeah, no, I mean, yeah, AAA games. But other games from companies I trust, games that do things I appreciate, games I have absolute faith in, I pick it up. And yeah, the Paradox model, yeah, the game is in kind of perpetual development. There's good balance patches, there's bad balance patches, there's interesting thises and that's going on. And yeah, you keep buying the DLCs to keep the development going on. And if that Paradox game happens to be your jam, like Stellaris is, it's worth it to me. I mean, I'm not going to buy fucking any more Hearts of Iron DLC, because it's not my jam. But I know, I watch a YouTuber whose Hearts of Iron is absolutely his jam. And Amajiki, I don't believe you're a baby girl. I don't know who would have put that thought in your head. K-Dog. One, okay. The game is still playable at every point with any number of DLCs owned. It's not some broken mess. every Paradox title is playable at launch and is playable to this day with any or all or any or none of the DLCs purchased or not. And if they stop developing it, the game that you have purchased and own, as much as you can own a game on Steam, is still there and playable. They're not going to switch off the servers and take your game away. This isn't EA or Ubisoft. Alright? I know Paradox games are scary, but it's not this out to get you thing. This isn't the Ross Scott games are dying rant. Right? It's just better the more DLC you have. I mean, yeah, they refined it, of course, yeah. They want to entice people to buy it. That's why some features are on DLC. But I've also seen them release patches down the line that took a feature out of DLC and added it to the base game because they wanted other DLC to work with that feature and they needed everyone to have it. And that's kind of a good move. It enhances my trust of them. Doesn't mean a game is ever complete until they decide it is. Yeah, here's the thing. It is complete right now. It is complete. I could load Stellaris up right now and play it. It's complete. Every feature in the game is complete and ready to be played. Just like before, what was the last DLC? Not Aquatics. Just before Aquatics, the game was complete. They just keep adding more cool stuff to it. And once it's added, it's still a complete playable product. I mean, I agree that some games are not complete, and they are sold so that they can make you keep paying for them forever. The Paradox games, however, are not a good example of that. If you think games are dying, get an NES and an Everflash drive and go to each show and support homebrew. Yeah, it's a reference to a video by Ross Scott, who has some pretty in-depth opinions about the current gaming market, and he talks about how the ownership of games and the creativity of games is being robbed by AAA studios who only release like profitable live services and games as a service kind of nonsense. And it's pretty aggressive. But yeah, I've unplugged from the AAA scene almost entirely. And I think if you don't trust the games that are being made that way, you should unplug from it too, alright? There's plenty of entertainment out there to enjoy. New entertainment, old entertainment. We don't need to be beholden to trends or fads or what's new or what everyone, quote unquote, everyone is playing. Fuck it, just play something cool. Paradox. The girl at Spencer's called you baby girl. Wow. Yeah, okay. I'm sure she was just being polite, Amajiki. It's like when the waiter brings you food and after that you bring you desserts. That's a really good way of thinking it, Amajiki, right? Yeah, you can have a cupcake or you can have a cupcake with icing. You're still getting a dessert. Bingo. One day it'll be complete. It's not the same game as a service. Continually making DLC for games is not the same as games as a service. Correct. Paradox is a medium. I would say Paradox is like a single A, maybe a double A studio. Their games aren't like mass market, hyper budget games, but they are upheld by small, dedicated followings. Alright. We done building yet? Okay, we got 3 batteries done. Oh my god. Alright, are we banking any gears? Still not yet. Paper's good, explosives are good. We have... I don't want global view, I want just Saskatchewan. We have 30 unemployed beavers in Saskatchewan. That's preem. Let's get another gear workshop down. Spencer's is a weird store. Spencer's is a very weird store. Is that gonna be too far from things? What's the road? What's the road here look like? It's orange. Yeah, we'll put you down like that, and we'll slap down some road, like so. All right, that is just a few gears away from being done. Okay, we need more plank processing. Is this going to be too much power requirement? 120, 50, 50, 50, 50. This might be a bit of a heavy power draw, but I think we'll be alright. Maybe I could run a few more windmills out this way. And if it's all connected to the quote-unquote power grid. Plus we have 3 batteries now. Yeah, it'll be fine. It's a big studio by 1998 standards. I mean, yeah, I think every studio, well, not every studio, a lot of studios are big by 1998 standards. They do think they're trying to put their fingers in every pie and bite it. They do their thing, but they don't try to put their fingers in every pie and buy its monsters. Yeah, they're quite... Paradox seems quite content to just make their own games for their own audience. They're not into that hyper growth like some of the bigger studios. Developers got to eat, and they worked hard on fine-tuning ambitious projects. I'm sure somebody likes them. They have undercut Paradox, but big ambition needs big funding. Yeah, here's the thing. Like as I said before, right? The number of hours I've gotten out of Paradox games for how much I've paid works out to a good price per hour. And yeah, I don't. If someone tried to like cut in and make a cheaper version of Stellaris or the other Paradox titles, I wouldn't be into that, because Paradox has given me something that I value a lot. Trust. I trust that they are making a quality product. I trust that it will be supported up until the point where the next one comes out.
Is that different than brand loyalty, though?
Okay. That trust has been built up over many years of enjoying their products. And seeing other people... And seeing other people also enjoy the other products that maybe I don't enjoy. So that trust is there. And if someone undercut them, I would be very wary of that. Because if they're producing it for cheaper, the odds are that they might be cutting corners somewhere. And that means I don't trust them yet. And it is a form of brand loyalty. I am loyal to the brand, not out of blind brand loyalty, but out of that trust we have built between consumer and producer. Blind brand loyalty are people who go, this is amazing no matter what anyone says, and I don't see anything they've ever done wrong. That blind brand loyalty isn't helpful to anyone. Because if Paradox starts changing and they start putting out crummier stuff or whatever that way thing is, they would start to erode that trust, and I would no longer be loyal to them. And that's a rational way of doing it. You do good to me, and I will be loyal to you, consumer and producer. And yeah, it's a two-way street, like Commodore says. So, yeah, I mean, yeah, it is a form of brand loyalty. It is. But yeah, it's blind brand loyalty. This is a goofy example, but my brother and brother-in-law both are into cars. And if you say the word Ford around them, they both immediately launch into, Ford, good thing it's got a hitch on the front so you can tow it, because it always there, right? They immediately launch into this crazy tirade of bashing and mocking and all this stuff. I'm like, wow, guys, wow. And it feels very much like a blind brand loyalty. But maybe
that for them they've only ever had bad experiences with Ford.
Yes, maybe outside of my experience, something they've never explained to me, they have owned Ford vehicles that have always broken down. However, given through my entire high school, all the car guys spend all their time bashing Ford as well, it feels like either Ford is a miserable company that shouldn't still be producing vehicles, yet they still are, or it has become a meme in the car community in this area to dunk on the Fords. So that's I mean, it's not a great example of blind brand loyalty, but it's kind of all I've got right now. The redneck Ford sucks joke. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty backwoods here. I wouldn't call them rednecks, but you know. Ford, F-O-R-D, found on road dead. Okay. Ford is good enough for police and ambulances. And they forgive experience with Chevy and GMC because they had so many good experiences. I mean, yeah, I mean... Amajiki says, it is a meme. You live in redneck car-heavy country. Wow. Anyways, this has gotten, I don't know, it feels like too intense for a Beaver game. Anyways, whew, bonk. Yeah, there in comes the bonk. All right, Japanese cars are better. Yeah, okay. Look, okay. Here's the thing. I don't know nearly enough about cars, and bringing them up was a bad call on my part because of
that's what makes a Subaru a Subaru. That's the. Subaru. I think pretty sure that's the motto for Subaru.
Subaru. The Subaru. Isn't he the guy from ReZero?
Yeah.
Anyways, oh, my voice is shot now. Did my bonk not play? God damn it, sound alerts.
Hey, and K-Dog, Senpai was the same way. He wouldn't buy Satisfactory when it was on the Epic Game Store until it came over to Steam.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, I don't like the Epic Game Store's pricing model. I don't like how they treat developers. I don't like how their store works. It's not good. Their business model is all about exclusivity, and it grosses me out on a business stance. So when Satisfactory was there, I didn't buy it. And as soon as it moved over to Steam, I bought it. When Phoenix Point was on Epic Game Store, I didn't buy it. When it moved over to Steam, I bought it.
Yeah, that's what makes a Subaru a Subaru.
Amajiki. They're gonna add everything to Fortnite, Amajiki. That's just our life now. But yeah, I don't want Epic Game Store shit on my PC. So I just if it's only on Epic Game Store, that means 1, they paid the developer to screw over all the other platforms, and 2, they're never getting my money until they take it onto other platforms. Simple as that. I disagree with their business model, and done. And they can try and bribe people with all the free games they gave away, but I'm not falling for it. I'm not falling for it. Fortnite is the Funko Pops to video games. They don't have an image. They're just that game that has a lot of... Yeah, I mean, that is probably the best way I have ever heard that put. Oh! Our pump is here! It finished! It's fucking finished while I wasn't looking! Okay, the auto pump is here. It will fill up our lake. Let's get that last windmill hooked up. Just in time for a flood. Or a drought. I wish Epic had stuck to selling video game engines. Unreal is probably the best game engine ever. I mean... engines, yeah. So I don't need these buildings anymore, do I? No, I don't. Yes. Be demolished. Let's stop shipping treated planks over here. Godot is free. Some game devs are crafting an engine. Most of your favorite games are Unreal? Maybe they're all on Unreal because Unreal just paid the most. Yeah? Maybe.
No, I think Unreal Engine is one of the best engines out there.
Yeah.
Almost every AAA game is on Unreal. I mean, any decent games are on Unreal Engine.
Yeah. Guys, what's Publishers Clearinghouse? Scam for old people. Alright, now we just need a T-section power bar. Right here. Alright, and that will connect our batteries up. They have sweepstakes? Yeah, I mean, my grandma almost fell for Publishers Clearinghouse a couple of times. They would have stolen her money because they're scumlords. Remember, if your business model involves scamming old people out of their money, you're fucking scum. And I can say that without any shame or without any hesitation. If you steal from old people as a living, you're fucking scum. For reference, my grandmother was scammed out of like $20,000. Steve Harvey Award winners. Look, I mean, sure, that some of them might have given money away, but most of them are just.
PCH.
Huh?
Commodore.
Publishers Clearinghouse.
Oh.
Yeah, no purchase necessary.
I thought that was Pacific Coast Highway.
No. Yeah, McDonald's has that too for McMonopoly. No purchase necessary. Yeah, they're gonna put a winning piece on one of those ones they mail out after you've done the fucking mail-in stuff. Sure. They're gonna give a prize to someone who didn't pay anything. I think the only reason they have no purchase necessary on there is because legally they probably have to. And two, because they hate their employees. They want some chucklehead to walk in there. Hey, can I have a cup? It says no purchase necessary to play. That's not how that works, sir. Anyways. Sweepstakes. Stakes do not... that's not what they mean by sweepstake.
I think it is. I think K-Dog said it right. They're brooms that use a moist stake to sweep up dirt and hair from the floor.
Gross.
That's how they get the floor so shiny. It's all that fat and grease from that steak.
Fucking gross. Add new routes to Saskatchewan. We want to send explosives over. And we want to set our distro limits on explosives. We want our resources below this limit are not carried out. I want to send all my explosives over there. And over here, I want my explosives limit to be... explosives, 1,000. Okay. So we're going to move our explosives out of Naleen's. And that will be good, I hope. Alright. You can probably raid the trash for unused cups. Yeah, probably. You know how beef turns a silver color after a while? That's how I added that sheen to your faux granite linoleum. Disgusting. Hilarious. No, no, just disgusting, I think, actually. Gruesome. Alright, 9, 10. Alright, let's demolish that. Yes. Now, you guys say you don't have any power. That's a problem. Let's grab the priority tool. High priority, all of you. Let's get you all cleaned up so I can put a power bar in there. Oh god, it's all full. Storage. Larg pile. You can't unknow it. I don't want to know. Yeah, no, I'm going to drink later so that I can forget things. Yeah, I said it. Senpai drinks to forget. So we have begun producing an absurd amount of lumber. We have 4 plank maker things, 2 gear factories, a paper factory, and explosive factory. No, we have 5 plank makers. And all of our excess logs are coming down here via trade from Damascus. And I think we are going to retool these lumber yards here. So we're going to turn off growing. So we will stop planting in this area. And we will stop planting in this area. And we will let the foresters just take those down. Now we demolish the actual foresters. One there. And one there. Are we full up on planks too? We are. And those logs have been all picked up. No, they haven't. We don't have room for planks either. Storage. We just have this hideous, like, storage tendril hanging off the back of our 7-day drought. Hey, when did that start? Cool. This is so heinously inefficient. I am genuinely disgusted. Alright, so you want to see something cool you found this week at the grocery store. I hope it's like an Oreo with another Oreo inside, because ever since my brother-in-law mentioned Oreos that have Oreos inside, or was it my actual brother? One of the two. I have just been jonesing for some Oreos in like an unhealthy way. Mint Oreo ice cream bars with white chocolate coating. That is specific. Have you been to a grocery store lately? Beaver's injured, no good select. Okay, we're doing fine. We're doing fine. Now the question is, do I want to move my smelting up here too? Because we could put like a little mini satellite district up here to salvage all this, and then we could put steel or scrap metal and metal bars in basement storages like that. Yeah, bonk me. What do you want? Senpai, desk is gone. God fucking damn it. I swear I'm not hitting the desk button. I swear I'm not. Okay, in the beaver feed down in the corner it says Senzai has died of old age. And I noticed it right when I did my heavy sign. I thought it said Senpai has died of old age. I have died of old age.
That would have been kind of funny.
It would have. You found a banana. What's wrong? Wait, the end is all white. What? Why is it so yellow? Don't they have spots?
What? No, that's what a banana looks like.
No, they have the little brown spots.
No.
And the little nub.
What bananas you eating?
And the little nub at the top has the brown on it? No, that banana's too pure. Hold on.
You're eating gross-ass bananas.
But nah. Yeah, no, look at the first image there. It has a little brown at the top.
Yeah, but it's still perfectly yellow.
No, there's a little spot down there.
You just have shitty bananas in Canada. I'm sorry.
See, like, look at that. They have the little spots.
No, you just have
Those ones don't have spots, but at least the nub at the top is brown.
Yeah.
Why is your banana so yellow? Do you live somewhere where bananas grow? Are your bananas too fresh? It's the perfect banana. Okay, good. At least All right. I'm glad you have a nice banana. Peak banana. Get a load of this guy's bananas. Wait, whoa, hold up. Why do you all have things over your head? What's going on? Are we starving? Is there no food in this city? No, the industrial city has no food. Did we stop getting blueberries shipped in? Fuck! They have no food. That's intentional, don't worry. Okay, we need to connect the road up. Maybe back here? Alright, we have stumbled into a crisis. Alright. So now they can travel this way. Alright, we need food. We need a bakery. No, a grill to bake the potatoes. Yes? Yes. Alright. So we want this grill. We're going to want like two. Wait, we have a grill over here to cook spader dock. No, I want. Alright, I want. And I need. I don't want you all to die. Alright, let's put down 2 of those. And you're going to do baked potatoes. Grilled potatoes, I guess. And you are going to switch over to holding baked potatoes. And we'll put the other spatter dock back there. Turns out, we don't hold a lot of spatter dock. This settlement might suffer for a bit here, and I feel really shitty about that. Grilled spader dock and spader dock. No. Now we want to ship potatoes in here, and we want these built at a maximum priority. I want this and this built basically first thing in the morning, and then we get potato. We need a distro center down here. Distro center. Storage labor. And we need that built at maximum priority. So we can get some potatoes shipped over. In the meantime, what does Nollene's have for food? Nollene's, why don't you have food? Are we about to have a massive collapse? No berries, no sunflower seeds, no berries, a few cattail crackers, cattail roots, dandelions. The carrots are empty. Did my population just get too high? You guys should have like a shitload of berries, right? No, you're just about out of berries, too. What the fuck? And yeah, you guys ran out of spatter dock. And down here, you guys... What do you guys have? You have so many berries. Okay, carrots and potatoes. Okay, we need this up immediately to start shipping food out of this city, because everyone else is going to die. Cool, moving on. Alright, how we doing there, guys? Somebody speaking of the anger you. Why you missing me? Alright. Text my mom, hey, is it okay to eat? She sends back, no, that's too good, put it back. Is a fake banana from a toy. Oh my god. Grilled vegetable, you love stir fry. Wee, the secret weapon. Alright. The the secret weapon, yeah. Alright, the second this is done, we need to set up these trade routes. American Tail. Oh, the mouse story, yeah. Okay, it's done. Pause. Hi. All right, we want 8 workers here. Are there not enough workers in this city? Maybe that's why you have so much food. All right, what needs less workers right now? Oh, these. We don't need this many water jugs anymore. Demolish. One. How many people live here? 38. So we need like 40 water a day. And you produce 1 water every third of an hour. Yeah, demolish more. All right. Add new routes. We want to drop off potato up here. Potato. Mash them, boil them, put them in a stew. Add new route. We want to drop off... why are you guys out of food? I don't understand why you're out of food. Look at all these farms! All right, how we doing, chat? So you know what the keypad is missing and why? Like, because that's the picture Bell assembled for me. The keyboard just doesn't have a mouse.
Keyboard that
Yeah.
VTube Studio comes with.
Yeah, it's just how it is. Do not question the keyboard, just accept it. Blueberries. Berries. Add new route. Down here. Dandelions. Okay. Alright, now we set up some limits. We want... Districts. We want to... Alright, so low is when we stop sending out. We want to stop sending out berries at... like 300. We want to stop sending out potato at like 200. We want to send out all of our dandelions. Okay. And over here, we are going to get rid of these. And we are going to put in some more grist mills.
Oh, your clipboard.
Cool. Yeah, well, yeah, hardcore management, guys. We're managing. We're managing. Are we managing? I can't even manage my arms.
No, because it's not on properly.
Yeah, I'm not wearing my clipboard appropriately. Sorry, you can't accept that unsubbed. All right, goodbye.
At least please take the arms off. You?
Are you on the list? What list? When did I mention a list? Did I mention a list just now?
Holding.
Yeah, it's not a good list. You don't want to be on the list. The list, it's a list of problems. And you are not a problem.
K-Dog's on the list.
Bell says you're on the list.
No, he says he's on the list.
Bell agrees that you're on the list. Alright, we get these grist mills going. And I want cattail flour on both of them. And we have one little grill here making Wait, no. Where are we making our cattail crackers? The bakery is making cattail crackers. So we're going to want another bakery. Oh, everything's running great. You got no problems at all. Would you like some problems? That's not what I said. Cattail crackers. Boom. All right. There we go. You did a good job. Yes, you're pointing out my issues. Good job. I'm doing a great job too. Thank you. I appreciate doing a good job. Wheat flour. We'll store cattail flour up there if it backs up. Alright, so now that should get the cattail problem taken care of. All these berries have been harvested. Why are we out of berries? Why are you thirsty? Oh, moving on. Alright. Beavers! Deliver goods! You're doing a great job too, my dear. Wow. What's the issue, K-Dog? What do you see? What have I done? What's missing? Where's my problem? I know there are some problems hiding.
Qui-Gon? Like Qui-Gon Jinn?
Yeah, I believe he's making a Star Wars reference. Every time you lean back, your model shrinks. That is intentional. That was a Star Wars quote. Okay, just making a quote. That you don't see another issue somewhere. On the upside, the industrial machines are just working flawlessly. On the downside, everybody will starve and die. At least you have berries. There's only 21 beavers living up here, so this is on a small settlement we can manage. Why aren't we chopping down these trees, guys? Do we have unemployed people in this city? 3. Maybe we pop down another lumberjack flag. There we go. You might notice you haven't made any suggestions for 2 streams now. Really? Oh, okay. Why? Did I tell you not to? Because I definitely already forgot that. No? Oh, you're just waiting to see me crash? That's valid. You just decided not to. Oh. Ominous. Vaguely ominous. Decided not to. Don't want to bug you too much. Oh. As long as you're not too forceful about it. Like, hey, what about this? Or asking, do it in like a question asking kind of way. It's alright. The no backseating tag exists for people, some people who would show up during like an oxygen not inclusion, be like, why aren't you doing this? It's much smarter to do this. This is exactly how this works. And I didn't want to have any of that. But yeah, I mean, yeah. I mean, your damn idea up here for Damascus turned out pretty good. It's really revolutionized our water storage during droughts to the point where I kind of ignore them for the most part. And this absolutely pumped enough water. I mean, it might drop a little bit during the drought, but dang, that's good. The gravity batteries have expended themselves, though. But that'll probably be fine. What did you discover? The joy of discovering. The joy of painting?
No, like the joy of discovering things on your own.
Yeah, that too. What have I figured out on my own?
No, that's why you have like the no backseat.
Yes, that too. It is a good little reservoir. And once I stop panicking about everybody almost starving, we're going to try and get these explosives down there to blow it a little deeper. But one crisis at a time. Speaking of crises, we have 200 explosives built up already, and that feels pretty darn good. We can't seem to keep any gears on hand, though. Okay, we're grilling potatoes. That's preem. I like it. I like it. What's our storage level for potato and berry? High 200? No, berry should probably be like 100. Same for potato. Actually, no, we'll keep potato at... Oh, potato's already at 100. Cool, thanks. And planks, we're going to want to hold on to at least like 100 of those. Same for the logs, which we have already set. Perfect. All right. Senpai can have 30 bucks. No. Ask your mother, by which you mean Belle. Fun Senpai's family story. I have been reminded. My little sister is a very clever person. As a child of 6 years, one summer morning, she goes to our father and goes, Dad, Mom wants to get ready to go to McDonald's for breakfast. She said we're gonna have breakfast at McDonald's, and then he goes off to like put a proper shirt on and get like some shoes, and then she quickly scoots over to our mother and says, Mom, Dad said he wanted to go to McDonald's for breakfast. He's getting ready for it right now. He wanted me to tell you. So Mom grabs her purse and goes to get the car ready. At which point, we all went to McDonald's and had breakfast. And I thought, you amazing, evil little genius. You're the best. And they didn't realize until they were part of the way there that they had been played by her. And by then, they'd already committed to it. So, here we go. She's so clever. I know, evil genius. She always does that thing like, oh, I'm not very smart. The fuck you are. You got shit under control. It's on lockdown. Alright, I don't think we're losing a bunch of beavers to starvation. The ticker still says died of old age. Died of old age. And that's kind of okay. Thank you, Reservoir. And by turning off the pump during the drought, I was able to charge my batteries. And the drought's only another 3 days. Alright. How you doing over here? The gear... God, gears are such a bottleneck. Do I want more gears? If I try to get power... Okay, how much... We're still banking power on the side, even though I have that huge battery complex there. If I come across here... what's my road usage look like? It's still yellow. It's not bad. Oh, I'm a Jiki. Fuck what I didn't think about doing that. I know, right? Just for that, we're going to Burger King? You monster! Burger King breakfast is basically a punishment. You gotta teach him a lesson. Wow. Brutal. Brutal. Fun fact, same sister. I only have one sister. Also got horrible food poisoning from Burger King once. Refuses to eat there. You gotta let the punishment fit the crime. It's just cruel and unusual. No, I am the oldest sibling. Both my siblings are younger than me. But other than that, you nailed it, Amajiki. You figured out the whole Senpai family tree.
Oh, but you forgot the mom. Oh, there he is. And mom.
Yeah. Okay, so oh, what the heck? Yeah, you're doing your thing. I'm gonna pop down an extra forester here, because they're starting to fall behind a little bit on the trees, and I want to keep that lumber moving. A brother-in-law and a sister-in-law. Okay, yeah, now you're figuring out the extended family tree. Okay, fine. 6 nephews and nieces. All right. Anything else you want to know? What our postal code is? Then you can come murder me in my sleep. I'd appreciate not doing that. I'm being hyperbolic. So we're supplying 1200 power. And everything's at full power. Yeah, network demand is 720. So we're close to capping out here. But if I grab this junction and put that here like this, power connection is blocked. Oh, I have to demolish this. Demolish. So this is gonna shut things down for a second. Yes. Oh no! Put that 4-way shaft in there. And then we can go windmill. 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 Like that. And then that gives me power to carry over this direction. So we're going to want to do another power jump over the road. So we'll go here. We want that. Rotate it like that. We want the high bar. Like that. And then just for sizing's sake, we're going to pause. And we're going to figure out some sizing here. Actually, why do I need to size? I can just do, I can put the smelters over here, right? Do I want that many smelters? No, I don't. So I'm going to demolish this one. And then I just need to put in a power 3-way right here. That's, yeah, right there. Boom. All right. And that'll charge those up, and we'll have some smelters, and we can start putting our metal blocks there. Which means, in terms of deliveries, we want to add a new route. We want to go to here. We want to empty out our scrap metal and our metal blocks for now. Okay. Scrap and then metal blocks. Metal blockses! Okay. In our district distro limits, we want to make sure that metal blocks is at a 0. Yeah. And scrap metal is at a 0. Okay. And we should have no more of those coming in because you are shipping only to Saskatchewan now. Perfect. All right. So 16, yeah, that was 12. Oh, that's 6. No. I have 6 nephews and nieces, as in I am the uncle. Yeah, my siblings have been getting busy. You know how it is. Cousins, fuck, I must have like 60 cousins. I have like six aunts and uncles on each side, and they all had like fucking between 2 and 5 kids. So yeah, the cousins are like there's a lot of cousins. I couldn't even name them all. It's just too many humans. Yeah, but my brother's produced a handful of children with his wife, and so has my sister and her husband. So, you know, they're doing their thing. Are we still making gears here? I don't think we're making gears here. When will Senpai be an Otosan? Hopefully never. Add new routes. Drop off point here. Gears. Okay. Distro limit. Gears. We'll keep like 20 on hand. Boom, done. What's an Otosan? Otosan is father. Otosan? Clipboard. Clipboard. Oh my god. What did I hit to put the clipboard on? Okay, for reference, desk is number 1 on the numpad. And clipboard is number 2 on the numpad. And my hand doesn't ever go over there. My one hand is on the mouse, the other hand is on the WASD keys. I don't know how this is happening. Because it doesn't happen when I press 1 and 2 on the regular keyboard. It's very weird. Maybe it's idle. Maybe. I don't know. It's new software. I need to work out the rest of the kinks.
But yeah, Senpai isn't interested in kids.
Yes, that's a fact.
Commodore asked why. Never.
Okay, take it easy, you guys. Apparently looking for more of that mommy energy on stream.
Ooh, woo.
Ooh, woo.
I can be a mommy without having kids. Like I'm the mommy to my Benji.
See?
My baby.
Oh. So we should gradually start shipping all that out. Oh my god, finish faster. We still have, I think I know why I don't have any gears in storage. What is wrong with you? Injury. Is the medical bed busy? It is. I have medicine in storage, but there is none at the medical tent. Performance better when it's applied medicine by a healer. Oh, maybe I need to put on a healer's hut or something. Yeah. Wait, no. The healer just makes the medicine. Medicine 15. Medicine 0. Well, they're getting better anyways. It's hard enough time taking care of myself. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's a wild world out there. Much less a smaller, whinier version of yourself. Wow. Wow, K-Dog also on that train. You and General John are really harping on pushing our future. Easy.
I don't think I would be a bad parent. I'm just not interested in the human horror show that is being pregnant and giving birth, as well as just having a lot of shit wrong with me that I don't want to give to my kid.
Yeah, I'm sort of a genetic lottery of all sorts of problems, too. I might need another gear workshop. Yeah, we're banking planks. We're planking banks. We need more gears. The idea of having a piece of immortality with little use sounds appealing. It's not as immortality as you would think. I mean, different times of cancer. Yeah, I know a lot of families have a lot of like cancer's not a great example. Because cancer is basically something everyone's family has something somewhere. I'm talking like more specific issues.
Basically, I don't want to give my kid my depression, my PMDD, my ADHD, my chronic horrible period sickness, my prone to anemia,
Asthma, eczema, disposition toward diabetes, you know.
diabetes.
My name's Wilford Brimley, and I've got diabetes. I'm gonna diabetes that fetus. It's like 90% of North America. Yeah, maybe North America should stop having so many fucking kids. The world's got there are enough North Americans in the world. Yeah, I just said it.
Look, man, I don't want to have a parasite inside of me for 9 months and then push it out of me. That's horrifying. Pregnancy is scary, my dude.
And then what if they aren't cool?
What if my child isn't cool? Oh, clipboard.
Taking notes.
What if my child's not poggers?
Babies are not. A symbiote. We want scrap metal in there. Done. Child isn't the shit.
They're doing. J-Bomb is doing some baking. Have you heard of the Canadian pastry known as Boom Bitch?
Oh, hey, well, also welcome J-Bomb, and Indy. Welcome to both of you. I have not heard of the Boom Bish. I'm not up to date on the latest pastry lore. Apologies. Oh, really? Here's the recipe. Oh, okay. Oh!
Take a bit. And thank you for it.
J-Bomb! Thank you. Thank you for the bits. I appreciate it. Also, Boom Bish! Thank you. The joke was completely over my head as we are currently wrapped up in some other intense conversation topics. Okay. Okay, we're 2 hours in. Boom, you looking for this? Exactly. Again, thank you very much, J-Bomb. I appreciate it. The support is very kind. Stream is going well. We've gone on a number of wild tangents. But they've all reasonably fun. And the Beaver City is alright. We almost starved everyone, but we managed to turn it back at the last minute. Thanks to the absolutely egregious amount of potatoes we have saved up over here. Talked about Senpai's children. We're not... Okay, enough with the kid stuff, guys. That's... Foot down. That's enough of that, alright? You're whiter than mayo on white bread on a bed of rice on a paper plate in a snowstorm, and even you knew that one. Ah, ha, ha, okay. That's pretty dang white. It's more white than your body has room for.
Might be albino at that point.
Yeah. I'm so white, I'm clear. That's pretty dang white. Gonna get a Sunny D? Nice. A Capri Sun? A Capri Sun?
Capri.
Capri Sun.
No, Capri.
Capri Sun, Capri Sun. Saying this is so much fun.
Shut up and play your game.
I'm playing the game. Okay. So we have like a whole horde of beaver injuries here. I think I need to put down some more medical tents just to get everyone caught up again. Medical bed. I don't know how everyone got hurt so badly. Is the population ballooned up to the point where the water is no longer sufficient? Yeah, cool. The water's no longer sufficient. Great. Keeping these beavers alive is so difficult.
Speaking of, yes, Iris will be pregnant tomorrow whether she likes it or not.
You monster.
What? We're just gonna seduce the hell out of her.
Oh, seduce. Okay, because that's not what it sounded like you were gonna get to.
I'm sorry that your mind went somewhere else. That's on you.
Okay.
Brian. That's
all
on
right.
you.
In this episode of Belle Goes to Prison, Sunnied.
I'm
Sunny
too
D.
cute for prison.
True. We'll just put her under house arrest. Now you're not now you're not allowed to leave the house.
Like I ever leave anyways.
It's too fucking cold. Actually, how much snow is out there right now? It snowed today for like hours, and it was a good clip. We had to shovel the walks at work like every 45 minutes so that the old people wouldn't die getting into the restaurant. And yeah, that was a lot of snow. And Commodore has capped Capra Sun. Over here right now, it's snowing sideways. Oh dear, that's a dangerous kind of snow. I know folks were vaguely worried about highway visibility. Did you bust your ass in the ass? I did not. I walk carefully. I feel like our deliveries aren't making it through as much as they should. However, we have a lot of baked potatoes over here. So we're going to set our distro limit on potato to be much lower. Old people have trouble with walking, then they are scared of card readers, and then they say remove card. Okay. What does snowing sideways mean? The same as raining sideways. It's windy. I imagine. Oh yeah, Indy just sort of snuck in there. They were masking their color was the same as J-Bomb, and they both showed up at the same time. It's very sneaky. Peek sneaky. Peeky? Peeky, 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 sneaky, peeky, 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 sneaky. God, we have so many berries. Are we shipping berries anywhere? Saskatchewan and Nolines. Alright, how's Nolines doing on food? They are doing better. What's our distro limit on berries? 100. Okay, so we're not shipping those in anymore. What's our distro limit on potato? That should still be 100, right? Potato. Yeah, that's good. Are we just trimming down the last of those trees. And then I guess we have to get some more farms set up. Indy's blending in. I know, yeah, he's stealthing. Meanwhile, in Tennessee, it's 78 degrees Fahrenheit. Wait, isn't 78 kind of nice? Oh, that's beautiful. I'm glad you're having some beautiful weather. Living large. Taking care of business. Manitoba, Saskatchewan is where I'm guessing y'all are. You don't have to tell me if I'm right. You are incorrect. I've mentioned before, but I am an Alberta boy. So that's just out there. But yeah, I mean, Manitoba and Saskatchewan are basically just Alberta with diet Alberta and Alberta with lime. So, you know. At night it's 43. That's still pretty comfy for night. That's good sleep-in temperature. Alright, I want to set you to empty. Then once you're empty, I want to demolish you. Demolish. Okay, look at them all. That was pretty cool. Okay. Do we have a place for gears? I don't think we do. How many gears are going to be there? Like 20? 10, 50, 15 gears. It's okay. What's Quebec? It's where we store our French people. They invented poutine and they haven't done anything useful since. That is a meme. That is a meme. I repeat, that's a meme. Why don't you put them back in France? Because France doesn't want them back. Damn, shots fired. Yeah, I know. Look, I've never met anyone who's like, oh, thank God for Quebec. It's just a sentence that's never been uttered in Canada. Ever. Ever. But they're French, so they won't be shoot back. Oh, the Quebecois are not French. They'll tell you you're a piece of shit right to your face. I don't know that for sure. I'm just talking out my butt here. I probably shouldn't. I mean, everyone is a unique individual with their own unique qualities and failings. Quebec make 98% of the world's maple syrup. They do, and it's run like a cartel. Which seems kind of insane when you think about it. Carefully curated supplies. Brutally enforced conditions. I've heard they're nasty and rude. Yeah. Okay. Here. Okay. All right. Wow. We're on a lot of dangerous topics tonight. Here's the thing with the Quebecois that bothers me, and I know a lot of other people. In Canada, we are a bilingual country. All official government business has to be possible to be performed in both English and French, because they're both our official languages. So our House of Commons, our Senate, all that is done in English and French. All government documentation is available in English and French. And French is taught in schools all over English-speaking Canada. However, because the Quebecois want to preserve their culture, They do not want the Quebecois region tainted by English. So the saw, metaphorically, does not cut both ways. They are not taught English. The Quebecois government business, I mean, the national government stuff still is, but their provincial government does not conduct business in both languages. And products sold in Canada have things printed in English and French on the box. So the text is all like tiny because it's on there twice. But if you buy it in Quebec, it's just in French, which means they get full-size text, which I think isn't fair. There is nobody I have met in Alberta, nobody I went to school with, nobody I've worked with, nobody I went to university with who spoke French at all, other than the crap we learned in high school. So why is all this French on my packaging? It's not fair. If they can ignore the English, we should be allowed to ignore the French. There you go. I said it. That's my Canadian hot take. Your Nova Scotians are a-holes. I've never heard about Nova Scotians. It's one of those provinces no one ever thinks about. Rest in peace, Nova Scotia. Let's burn down Quebec. No. That's too close to a call to violence. Here's what we do. We ignore them. Because that'll bother them, honestly, more than anything else. We just buy their maple syrup whenever it's done, and we just don't pay attention to the rest of it. And Mounties absolutely are a real thing. My dear, what? Okay, so you have police in the cities, but out in between cities or in small communities that aren't large enough for a police station, who administers the law? But isn't there like a state level police force?
No.
No state troopers?
No.
No?
No. I don't believe so.
Okay, because that's what that's what Mounties are in Canada. In small communities that are too small to have an actual police station, and in areas outside of city jurisdiction, the Mounties basically serve as the police for those areas. And yeah, I guess they do like federal investigations, but we've never had anything important enough happen that needs to be investigated. You know German because you lived in Zurich as a kid, but Switzerland is half French, half German. Indeed. Europe is like amazingly multilingual due to the nature of the mishmash of countries that exist there. So I would believe that. Do they ride horses? Not as often as you're imagining.
No, they ride moose.
No, nobody rides moosin.
Sad.
Only during the musical ride. Yeah, like parades and shit. But yes, they do technically ride horses. That, you are correct. Alright, we've almost gone through all of our pine resin. And we're slowly processing our enormous amounts of logs. And yeah, let's just take... We need a builder's hut over here. Wait, do we even have unemployed... Saskatchewan has quietly grown into like a very important settlement with tons of people. Tons of beavers. And I don't know how that happened. Please build this first so we can get more builders. And I read a moose, his name is Moofus. Well, okay. Wow, you got a moose at home? Oh, jeez, K-Dog. How come your mom lets you have a moose? Rufus the Moofus. Wow. Moose are insanely huge. Yes, moose are alarmingly large. Like, alarmingly large. Like, thinking about how big moose are makes me uncomfortable. That is too much animal to exist on this planet. It's not easy to get on the saddle. They're so large. They're more the size of elephants than deer. I mean, elephants... how big... Are they comparable to elephants? I've never thought about a moose and an elephant side by side. And now I can't help but think of it. Is that how it happens? Oh, there's a little sign over the door for what they hold. Oh, that's cool. Do the other things have that? They do. I should zoom in more often. This game's got a lot of like cute art going on. I mean, the animations are a little basic. We have water again. Let me do some research. Oh, Senpai speaks. Belle would never let me have a moose. She says I would feed it the whole lawn. Can I have a moose?
Yeah, sure.
See? She says I have a moose. I have to use a ladder to get up and down. If I jumped out of the saddle, I have to make a noise on the way down. The benefit is it's a great time. I can imagine that. Your average moose is 4.6 to 6.9 feet. Is that at the shoulder? Because that's typically how you measure animals like that. Typically. Oh, we're not at max speed. Come on, move! Come on, beavers. We got shit to do. Why aren't you harvesting log? Oh. There's nowhere to put the harvested logs. And that's waiting on gears, which are presumably waiting on deliveries, which is waiting on Saskatchewan to get its shit together because gears. This is on me. This is fine. The Asian elephant is 9 feet to the shoulder. Okay, so they're like 77% the height of an Asian elephant. You know, a streamer from Edmonton has been super cold. Yes, Edmonton is the capital city of Alberta. My brother lived in Edmonton for a while, and that city can only be described as cold as balls. Because, goddamn, who honestly wants to live in Edmonton? Gross. My brother lived up there for a few years. Their winter starts in, like, August and runs until April. It's winter there for so long. It's more winter than your body has room for. You can hang grocery bags from his antlers. There are no laws regarding moose poop. Wow. How tall is the tallest moose? On the grounds of Moose Jaws Visitor Center, on the corner of East Thatcher Drive and Trans-Canada Highway, it is claimed to be the world's largest moose at 10.36 meters, 34 feet tall. Okay, that's probably a statue of a moose, not an actual moose. Because a moose that large probably wouldn't be alive. Okay, the builder's hut is done. We need the healer's huts. Please finish the healing huts. Too many of you are injured. Oh my god, come on. Saskatchewan, please. You're killing me here. Oh, I could have more workers if I did that too. How are we doing, Saskatchewan? How many unemployed do you have? 11 unemployed. Wow, look at all the potatoes they managed to whip up. That is a lot of potato. They're eating a lot of potato. Rufus is nearly that big. It's 1/4 Russian woolly mammoth. Jeez. That's a statue? Okay. Almost 8 foot tall, the Alaskan moose at the largest. Wow. Is it true beavers build dams because they can't stand the sound of running water? No. Beavers build dams to create places to live because they live inside a lodge, which is built inside of standing water. So they build the dam to create standing water, and then they build the lodge to live in it. And it makes it safe for them to raise their little kits. And it's the sound of running water may be how they, like, remember to do it. But it's not that they hate the standing water. It's just how they're programmed, right? Oh, I hear this. I hear the running water. I can build something here. But beavers held in captivity will often build quote-unquote dams in hallways out of, like, blankets and towels and stuff. So they don't build dams just because of the running water, but it helps them figure things out. Edmonton has 2 seasons, 9 months of winter and 3 months of road repair. You're not wrong. Yeah, my brother worked up there in a tire shop, and dang, if that isn't an intense few weeks before winter. How else do they raise the damn kids? Thank you for the hydrate, Commodore. 13 feet. That is a big-ass elephant. There are some big animals, like just, again, alarmingly large. It's too much animal for this planet. Boop. You hate road repair? Yeah. I mean, detours are very inconvenient, but kind of important. I mean, how else are you going to get anywhere? Hippos be strong AF? Yes. Hippos kill more people than lions. Hippos kill more people than sharks. Hippos kill so many people. Ow, that was poor planning on my part. Alright, how goes the emptying of resources down here? The explosives one is empty. Okay. Grilled potat is doing alright. Paper's okay. Cattail flour. Gears. Do we even have a gear workshop here? We don't. So both of these are empty. We can move our dandelions and our cattail roots over there. Cattail root. And then we set you to empty. Okay, and that empties out. And then we set you to nothing. And then we set this one to dandelions. Oh. Then I can disassemble these 2 warehouses. So we will demolish that one. Yes. Did you fill up? Oh, that's annoying. Alright. I hate when zebras are way more fierce. Yeah, zebras are actually terrifying. No. Okay, zebras don't have families, right? Like horses, if you find the boss horse and tame it and then ride somewhere, the other horses will follow you because horses have a command structure. They have a hierarchy to follow. Zebras, if you manage to get a zebra to like you, the rest of the zebra herd will be like, yeah, well, fuck that guy, and they'll go do something else. Zebras don't party.
Really?
Really.
So if you manage to get one like you, the rest of them will like, well, fuck that zebra.
Well, they won't follow it. There's no head of the family. Like horses, there's like the stallion and his mare and their kids, and then like his side chick and their kids. And when they ride, they kind of ride together in that formation. Zebras are just sort of like a mob of zebras, like, hey, you look like me. Let's all stand together so the lions don't eat us. But if one of them breaks off from the pack, They don't go back for them. If one of them gets injured, they just leave it behind. And if you were to tame one somehow, they would not follow it. They don't care. And yeah, they're not tameable. Indy wants to claim a beaver. All right. And I see... Oh, there's a belt. Oh. My dear?
What?
You got a rockin' bod. A rockin' bod. You're beautiful.
Uh-huh.
Alright, the bell time has been redeemed. And a beaver claim. Alright, beaver claim. We'll grab one of the young ones.
To a tree, will you? Won't you? Just for me?
Yes. We will grab Sivokul. And they can be Indy. There you go, Indy. 17. Welcome to the beaver colony. Let's see what you're up to. You are being a child. You're a happy child with 24 happiness. Your hunger is met. Your thirst is met. You've slept well. You have shelter. You've gotten your fur wet. You've eaten carrots and sunflower seeds and grilled potatoes and cattail crackers. You've been at a campfire. You've hung out at a rooftop terrace. You've seen the flame of progress. You've visited a shrine and the temple. What a happy beaver. And Indy has redeemed a bell time. My dear, you have a depth of kindness and consideration inside you so deep I can scarcely comprehend it. Thank you for sharing that with me. Boom, done. Bell time has changed since last week. Look, I'm trying to mix it up. Ever since you guys pointed out, you're like, you mention her smile a lot. It's a nice smile. Not good enough. Ah! Alright. Zebras are like, hey, you want to drink all this water with crocodiles? Hell yeah. Terrifying. Oh, you've got a drought in 3 days. Oh, wait, Indy just grew up. He has a job now. He works in a bakery. Making cattail crackers. Congratulations, you grew up and got a job. It's like, oh, great. Now we've returned to regular service. My compliments are never good enough. Oh, these should all be set to water. Yeah, who bonked me? Okay, I've been bonked. Thank you. What did I miss? No, I didn't miss any chat messages. You just don't like my compliments. It's fine, whatever. Belle likes my compliments. She's nodding. Yeah, alright, yeah, I'm just being bludgeoned. I did? Okay, what did I fucking miss? It's more earthy than it used to be, and it returned to regular service. Crocs and hippos. What? Where? Oh, the Gigantor one. Okay. Yeah, I got distracted by the bell time of the beaver. Fine. Bonk away. Cave my poor head in. Someone with art skill, draw me with a caved in head. I remember when watching a documentary on an African river that floods every year and then slowly dries up during the dry season until there are only a few muddy puddles left. The puddles get so small that herds of hippos and crocodiles will crowd together. You saw a baby hippo crawling around over the crocodiles, and even through their mouths, the crocs did not move an inch. Yeah, the crocs know not to fuck with a hippo. Because the hippo will end you and like it. You got peer pressured into bonking me. It's okay, Amajiki. My poor partially caved in head. I remember Girl DM did a bit like that once on stream. She had a head pat redeem and she received like fucking like 3,000 head pats. So she got an art done with her head all collapsed in from the sheer amount of head pats. Just out of curiosity. What were you curious about? How many knocks to the noggin I can handle? Being abused. Alright, go get another job, Beaver. Responsive there, Senpai. Wow, rude. My poor caved in head. Please, I know I just said we need that art. Please don't actually get that art. That's too sad. Why? Okay, we're not chopping these trees down because we can't store the wood anywhere. And we've stopped storing wood because reasons. But we are still processing into planks. Wow, we have so many treated planks. How much more resin do we have left? It's not bad. I need to demolish some resources. Alright. That'll clear those spots up. This is fine. This is fine. Senpai isn't Rocky. Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. It's the Rye or the Kaiser. That's our special tonight. Though you might want to try an appetizer. Am I Rocky? Either in the mineral sense or the movie sense, depending what reference we're going for.
No.
It's a Weird Al song. It's a parody of Eye of the Tiger. It's the theme from Rocky 27, the movie where he settles down and opens a deli. Alright? It's a Weird Al song. And I know I didn't sing it well. Yeah, okay, guys. Why y'all so mean to me? Weird Al's fun. I know I'm not a singer. Oh, yeah, okay, we're building them in the wrong order. Great. We are getting gears delivered, though. We have 2 places making gears. Once we get our gear situation sorted out, we can maybe get something done. 2.5 hours into stream. It's also funny to bust my chops. My chops have been destroyed. Reduced to dust. Chops annihilated. The caved-in head senpai must also have no chops. Where's that healer? Man, you're fully stocked. Not that it's working. Oh, got some gears down here too. So the gears are slowly making their way back into the system. Now that I got all these windmills built. You're gonna end up zombie with a missing skull and a missing jaw. Yeah, I know. Birds flying around my head like it's a cartoon. Actually, hold on.
What are you looking for?
Just scrolling through the available props.
She just floats there above your head.
I thought she'd move back and forth like the watermark in the corner. I guess not. We'll pin this one to my skull. This one can go. Oh, she didn't stick to my brain. Come on, stick. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, okay.
Now she's just floating on your head.
Yeah, alright. Okay, let's try this. Let's do another one. Okay, yeah, Are you both stuck? Yeah, there we go.
Now it's like through your ears.
Now I've been bonked. I've been bonked too hard. My head has collapsed. Fairy the plaid skirt. It's the mascot for VTube Studio.
Who are these winged little shits?
My brain is partially caved in. I'm seeing hallucinatory anime characters. And a couple of stars. Look, man, I don't know what other props you want from me. Alright, get out of here. Alright, I feel better now. I'm feeling much better now, thank you. Successful amazing is also Senpai's brain. Look! This is fine. This is fine. There's no reason to be alarmed. Drought has begun. Another 7 days of drought. Let's turn this off after the water runs dry. All right. All right. Gears. Can I have the gears? To get the gear, you must have... I use the gear to create the gear. I need 8 more gears, and another gear factory will come online. And how are we doing for planks? We have 667 planks. But we have 800 logs. We're logging. Bandit on hat that keeps bonk sight free from debris. Yes, thank you. I need a helmet. Is there a helmet? Now we're just playing around in VTube Studio.
Yeah, see, there it is, the yellow thing. Whoa, it looks weird on stream.
Why is it transparent? Oh, it's because the chroma key. Part of the helmet is green. This is fine. I'm bonk proof now.
Wait, you shouldn't have chroma key on. The sprout should make it.
I didn't run Sprout. I used virtual camera.
Oh. Also, when you turn, your hat fucks up.
That's fine. The current login. If you need to dispose of a dead body, where would you put it? What are you doing? Why do you need to know about dead bodies? What horrible things have happened? Does the game pause when I tab out? I don't want to tab out anymore. You're playing Zelda. Why are you hiding dead bodies in Zelda? Everything just disappears in a poof of smoke. Stop killing people. You're asking us out of curiosity. Look, man, it depends where you live. That changes what resources you have access to. I mean, if you got access to a swamp, it's a whole other kind of world. Rural town, Midwest. Find a pig farmer. Pigs will eat anything. I learned this from a farmer who was in our church when I was growing up. But you never go into a pig yard alone, because if you slip and hit your head or if you faint or something, The
Yep.
pigs will just fucking eat you. And that's it.
But yes, when Senpai looks straight ahead, the helmet gets all fucked up. You can put it back on, you just need to be looking straight ahead.
Yeah. Yeah. Alright, Beaver Hat. Tonight calls for a different strategy. Not too big.
And is there a different background that you can have is there transparent available? Never mind. Let's not fuck with it right now, never mind.
Ah! There we go. We're good. Got my safety hat on. Yeah, the game does pause when I tab out. We're losing valuable beaver time. You look great. Thank you. All right, how many cattail crackers? We have lots of cattail crackers now. We're really stocking up on food. Okay, so this has access to river. I think I want to put another cattail farm down here. Because this one has been doing alright. Screamed and ran there for the... Yeah, I went to go grab the window and move it out of the way and ended up grabbing myself instead. Grab myself. Just realized that was kind of weird. Not like that. We've got a full thing of cattail flour, too. Roots, dandelions... What do I want to put in here now that I've gotten those trees out of the way? Maybe something for resin? Because now we have some treated planks, which is great. I just wanted to empty out this resin by using it up. And then see where we get with those planks. Thought a tiger came through the window. That's highly specific and vaguely uncomfortable. Yeah, I just figured a tiger got you. You... what? Why would you default to only 2 workers? And there's just no carrots? It's like you don't care at all. Not your guard. You're missing a tiger. Cool. Why do you have tigers? It's like a Siegfried and Roy thing? Wow. 1,200 meals of baked potato. Saskatchewan is probably going to be fine. Almost 300 explosives, too. Oh, hey, this is all done and running. Perfect. Productivity, 76%. Productivity, 72%. Productivity, 79%. It's got to be a travel time problem. Yeah, we just can't keep Spatterdock in the house. I mean, it's a nice treat every now and then, but I guess that's that. You breed them. This town is running on a Minecraft diet. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Alright, yeah, baked potatoes forever. Cool. How's our giant mega potato farm doing? Yeah, we still have 400 potatoes left in storage. So, you know, it's doing the work. That's a few potatoes. Megatator. Yeah, it is. I mean, imagine that many potatoes. Like, I know that when we played Rise of Industry, we built that super fancy, like, multi-million-dollar dinner. Now imagine that, except it's just like $1 million of potatoes. It's like a Blue Ribbon Factor, whatever thing. They just show up at your house with like a bagrillion potatoes. Here's your meal for the day. Please no. Alright, we are not delivering gears because there are no gears to deliver. Can I change how long the workday is? I think I can. Can I do it for just Saskatchewan? Just a 20-hour workday for a little bit. Right? You'd be fine. Saskatchewan. What's your happiness like? Injury. Actually, if I extend the workday, they'll have time to, like, sleep and eat. Yeah. We shouldn't do this for long, I think. You can calculate how many thousands of meats one truck was carrying. It was a lot of meat. It's like a black hole of meat. Which is an uncomfortable phrase now that I've said it out loud, and I apologize. A black hole of meat. That was a stream that was split. Part Rise of Industry, part Planet Crafter. Interesting times. Alright, so if I go to Damascus... Yeah, no, it's 20-hour workdays for everyone, apparently. Let's not do that. That's going to burn out my poor beavers. 16 out. 16 is fine. The default. Oh, yeah. Welcome back. I hope you're enjoying your Sunnied. 35k meals based on the average cost of a higher-end frozen dinner. How many millions of dollars on the truckload? Yes, it was a truckload. Like an uncomfortably large amount of the food. Alright, there should be no explosives left in this area, right? Yeah, there's no explosives left in the main city, so we'll get rid of that. The medicine deliveries are basically done, right? Yeah, we have a little medicine. So medicine, or metal and scrap metal still not being delivered. We have an absurd number of planks and logs here, so, you know, I mean, that's alright. You learn from crime shows you shouldn't bury dead bodies in highly grassy areas. Yeah, I mean, crime shows do a terrifying job of telling us all how we should get away from crimes. Like, I just imagine a serial killer sitting there going, write that down, write that down. You know, like, it's probably not the best that we're like, okay, here's how you should get away with a crime. Like, if you do that too much online, you'll get like a community strike for like threatening content or whatever. But they can go on and on about it on TV for weeks. But for real, if you're burying something you don't want dug up again, just plant an endangered plant on it, and then it'll be illegal to dig up. Yeah, I said it. You don't need it. You have your own berries. Yeah, you do. Because when bodies decompose, they make discolored spots on the grass. That is also a thing. Concerning. What? We ran through all of our backup energy? That quickly? That's alarming. Do I need more batteries? Can I build? I mean, there's a road here. We could probably go battery. But we need gears to ship out. I just need to stop. Just ship out gears. You make the gears, you ship them out. You, however, don't need to ship out. Yeah, you're not shipping out that. You aren't shipping out that. Damascus, no. In fact, you shouldn't be shipping out anything right now. You should actually be shipping the metals over to Saskatchewan. Scrap metal, metal blocks. And scrap metal. I want to move that out of this city, so get on it. Chop, chop. I'd have thought that flew out of your ears because I can't remember what you said. Wow. I said gross in regards to the discolored lawn stuff. Ain't nobody need to see that. Another bakery for Keto crackers. Yeah, we're waiting on gears. Food and goods from Detroit and Saskatchewan. All right. And this is where we destroy our medicine, and we're trying desperately to get rid of all of this. And it's going slowly. Might have been something about cemeteries. Cemeteries. I remember in the show Dexter, he was lying about how to dispose of a body. He's like, yeah, just go to a cemetery and bury it under or in an already existing grave. They'll never think to look for a body in a grave, which immediately backfired. Just remembered it. Keen. I didn't want to click you. I wanted to click your job. Chat didn't freeze. He shouted, I just remembered it, and then nothing else afterwards. Okay. You have potatoes in storage. Okay. Oh, we should be getting the paper out of here, too. Add new route. Up to here. Paper. No, paper. Distro limits on paper. Just get rid of it. Alright. We'll see what that gives me for storage shenanigans. There's this process you can go through when you die. Instead of cremation or burial, something you can do is have your body buried in a tree. Yes, I've heard of that. The natural burials, like the human recycling. I always thought that was kind of nice, because the whole being preserved for all time thing feels unnecessary. Just throw me in the ground and put a plant on me and let that plant reuse me. I am perfectly fine with that. You know? $4K food. Nolly's has 1K. Detroit has 1.6K. Damascus has a little bit of blueberries. Saskatchewan has 1.6K. Alright, food is decently distributed. We could use more berries up north in Damascus. But they're fine. They're a small community. It's only 21 beavers anyways. You didn't download the stream about the frozen dinners? Oh, that's a shame. That was right around Christmas, wasn't it? Or right after Christmas? If you could turn into a tree, what tree would you want to be? I don't know, like a birch maybe? We had a birch tree in our front yard when I was a kid. I like that tree. Definitely not a pine tree. Those are awful. They ruin the grass. Nobody likes pine trees. Except at Christmas. Let's have a tree in the house. Are you drunk? so those grist mills are set up to run now. Perfect. Why do you make decisions that I don't remember later or agree with? I know, punish your previous brain. You betrayed me for the last time, brain. No, I promise. No. You're getting the tequila. No, but it hurts my soul. Then you should have thought of that before forgetting the thing I wanted to not forget. A sakura tree or a maple tree? Both quality trees. Drought over. Alright. I feel like we haven't accomplished anything this stream other than struggle to get gears made. What is this game doing to me? No available workers. Excuse me? We have 39 working beavers, 5 incapacitated. Stop being incapacitated. They're injured. Well, I have the healing huts out. Are there any children here weighing this community down? Yeah, there's 7 of them. Well, they'll grow up soon enough. Well, we have lots of potatoes here, and we have a decent amount of water. Maybe I schlap in another house somewhere. Just schlap in another house. Will it be a big house? Of course it'll be a big house. That's not well advised. Okay, okay. Bear with me here while I figure this out. I want to go platform here. I want to go platform here. I want to go 2-story platform here. I want to go platform there, there, and there. I want to put a stairway here. And then I want to path like that. I mean, it's a little clunky, but it gets everything in where I need it. And then I can just bring this back down across and put another one there and another one here if I need it. Pass K-Dog, I swear vengeance upon you. Wow. Normally, punishment only goes in the other direction. You're like, oh, I'm gonna eat an entire box of Oreos before dinner. Future me will suffer immensely, but I will eat a box of Oreos. And then later, you're like, oh, curse you past me. How could you have done this to me? So, you know, some good, some bad. No, 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 no. I want just the path. There we go. Maybe it won't be that simple to get to the other one. Anyways. Trying to meet yourself is confusing. It absolutely is. You didn't download any streams between the 18th and the 30th last year. Wow. So you missed basically all of the Planet Crafter streams, including the one where I just starved myself over and over again like it was a solution. I think I'm okay with that. You suck, the end. You do not suck. You're doing fine. Okay, there we go. We've immediately opened up more housing here. Breed more beavers. Breedvers. You know what? Now that I said it, I don't like that word. I don't want to hear that word again. Have you ever met yourself in the future or past? No. The method of time travel I've used to come here prevents that. When I came back from the future, I overwrote my past self. It's a one-way trip. Breedvers? Yeah. That's a mashup of words. Alright, so we are approaching the 3-hour mark, and I think, I mean, I didn't really accomplish anything I wanted to this time. I mean, we got the industrial quarter running, and supplied with food, and we have a bunch of storage here, but shuffling things out of Nolines to redo Nolines is taking much longer than I expected. And that is not I'm not enjoying that vibe. I got some work to do. However, everyone is fed. Yes, we have fed everyone. The food is stable once again. After that weird hiccup where all the food ran out. Anyways, Timberborn we're going to set aside for a while. And it will take a back seat for the Stellaris update, the DLC. So look forward to that next week. And of course, next week we'll have that Planet Crafter stream on the Wednesday. But my overall impressions of Timberborn are it's very neat, but it's also very easy to get yourself stuck where you are just waiting for things to fix themselves. Other than a food crisis or a water crisis, it doesn't feel like any of the other crises will kill you. It will just make you wait a long time. So all in all, for the balance of this particular game, I'd say it's alright. The end game, and this is going to sound weird for me, lacks pressure. Because at no point did I feel pressured by the game's events to do anything extra. I just sort of kept churning away on my little projects. Even throughout, like, we had, what, 4 or 5 droughts tonight? I paid attention to none of them. So again, yeah, I don't want, like, shit to be exploding and blowing up all the time. But yeah, there's no real pressure at this point in the game. It's just do your thing, which is fine for chill. We chill quite often here. Yeah. We will be back to Timberborn. I want to maybe plan a little better what I want to do with a beaver settlement. Plus, we do have to check out the other faction. All in all, good show. So yeah, next week we got a couple of exciting things. Everything's exciting. So yeah, we got Cyberpunk this Sunday. Monday, Belle and I are going to be working on our zoo in Minecraft. And then Thursday will be anime night, unless my co-host is indisposed. Friday will be Stellaris. And then Sunday we'll be back to Cyberpunk. We got a lot. Cool. Alright, now we'll just tab over here. I will save up the game first. Beavers. I will say, the game feels really unoptimized as well. With this many beavers running around, the game is kind of chunky, and it hates when I tab out of it. Early access, though. It's early access. We forgive these things. Good night, Amajiki. Rest well. You stay safe out there, buddy. Room 6. Save. Exit. Yes. Yes. Yeah, I know. I mean, it's early access. We do what we can. It's just like every time we find a floating rock in Planet Crafter. It's early access. They're doing their best, and it's not like it ruined my experience or anything. It's not game breaking or the kind of scenario that makes me unhappy. Well, there's nothing I could do about it, even if you had said something. It's just the limitations of the game. Oh, well. Who have we rated recently? Not rated me. The ones I rated. Never mind. Wasn't there a thing that showed? Anyway, actually, quick check. Check for bots. No bots. All right. Well, with Amajiki turning in for the night, you know what? We'll just wrap it up. Anyways, you guys know where to find me next for a stream and things like that. Thank you all for hanging out. To any of my lurkers out there still lurking, I appreciate you as well. Sneaking around in the shadows. Big preach, big preach. Anyways, you know where to find me if I don't see you there. Wherever you go and whatever you do, have a good time.